Oh, my mic works now. Oh, it works now, dude. Oh, this is so scuffed. It's kind of fun though. I get to like relearn. I'm only in your left ear. How does that make you feel? I can't read chat. Chat's not real to me right now. I can fix this. Hang on. All right, now I'm in both of your ears. Yeah, this is what we call the figure it out stream. I got like 90% of this thing online. Team names are not right. The score, the shots, the time, the period is now the third. Dude, I'm getting real work done today. It's only 10 p.m. This is gonna be a nightmare though. Closer game than I thought it was gonna be. I don't have much time to figure the rest of this out though. Game's almost over. I gotta be able to test things. I don't think we're getting overtime. I gotta figure. Does not exist. It just doesn't do it. Please score. Ah! Why me? Please score. Oh, come on, man. just put it in the net, dude. Please. Oh my gosh. Just not having it. Alright, I think I know how to fix this scene. Because we're supposed to have like the little series details in the top side. So in Windows, I switched to Linux. In Windows, the texts are GDI plus. Linux doesn't have the capabilities to make that possible. And so what happened was, why is it so faint? So if I do that and do that, It's still super faint. Do I have a filter on it? No. Why is it like half invisible? But if I put an outline on it, does that drop shadow? There's no like ability to... There's no editorial purpose in here. I think I just have to remake all of my scenes by hand. That's not what I wanted to happen. I think that's just what I have to do. Which is fine. It's not fine. I'm not about that. But I guess if I have to, then there isn't like much I can do about it. Come on, just like a pixel. I don't want to... You know what? That's fine. Alright, this scene's fixed. Alright. So we're going into the third. Alright. Also, there's a red dot in the middle of your screen, I just realized. Can we get rid of that? Thank you, production. You're welcome, me. Is there a way for me to grab my own, like, Twitch chat? I just realized my voice isn't in the intermissions, so, like, that doesn't even matter a little bit. Can I pop out chat, save that URL? Where did it pop out to? What's up, Skiz? Thanks for casting some of it. That wasn't really casting. I just kind of showed up. You guys just happened to be there. Hey, you caught my upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I'm battling wars of attrition. So I've switched to Linux recently. A gold by Infidel. I'll just say that much. How do are there no custom docs in Linux OBS? Am I just not allowed to have that? Am I missing something here? I don't think I'm allowed. Oh boy, Linux user. Yeah, so what happened was, at some point during May, I'll tell you the whole story. Sometime during May, I downloaded something from somebody that reinstalled Python on my computer, but in like the source code of Python, it would, anytime I would run a Python command, it would check my program files to see if I had 2 installations of Python that were corrupted with a key grabber. If they weren't there, it would reinstall them. And then it would make that the priority Python that would run my programs. And I run like 70 Python scripts. Is my mic just not in the replay scene? I'm just realizing now that most of what I said probably isn't there. Let's just fix that now. So back in May, I downloaded something from someone that installed 2 new versions of Python that would set itself as the priority. Both of those new versions of Python had a key grabber in it, because it wanted to steal my information or whatever. And the way they exploited my computer, I knew it was on my computer for about a month, and I was just messing with them. Every day I would type in like 8, maybe even 9 like fake logins just to like give them garbage data. And after a while of flooding them, I'm like, you know what? I should probably get rid of this and actually take this seriously. And that was the same like hour. It was within 30 minutes, I would say. They got into my Instagram. I kind of started DMing people. And I'm like, wow, all right. So from May to like June 10th, June 11th, that's how long it takes from somebody to scalp your login information and be able to sell it in a database to like the scammers. And now I know that. And so, and now that I'm thinking about that, I'm like, all right, I don't know, because it is possible that they infested every single executable with that. Whenever I would run a Python script, it would check if those two, malware versions of Python were installed, and if they weren't, they would reinstall them. That was part of the script that I at least that I was reading, and so they could have infected any executable with that. It's harder to do with like Python scripts themselves because I read what I'm running. And so if all I'm thinking is if it's just the executables and that's all I got to worry about, Linux can't run executables. And so now I'm on Linux and it's great. The only downside is it's got a bit of a learning curve. Does Prime not get rid of ads now? Linux doesn't run executables. You can get, so there's like an interface that somebody made called Wine. If you get Wine, you can run executables. But I don't have that. I mean, I hate Windows. Yeah, I stuck with Windows 10 for as long as I could until that happened. And I'm like, all right, I was looking for an excuse anyway to jump off the ship. So now I'm here. But that also means that all the text sources in OBS itself, all of my text sources were GDI+. Linux just straight up can't do that. It can't render text sources that way. So that's why all the text looks a little bit weird. Because now I think it's free type 2. Yeah, it's free type 2. Which is severely more limited. Like having like a 6 gradient color on a piece of text straight up doesn't work. You can have 2, but free type does allow for you to have an alpha channel in your color picker, which is really cool. GDI can't do that. You can kind of do it with like making it like lime green and then color grading it out or color keying it out. I'm not good enough at computers for Linux. Dude, ChatGPT's at your disposal. It has coached me so easily through if I have a question, it immediately knows the answers because the database is just that big. I've rarely had questions. It's been really intuitive. It just feels like I'm on Windows 2000 again. It's not bad. When I boot my computer for the first time, it hits a key like non-stop, so I can't start Spotify songs or play games. And I need to restart it every time. Yeah, ChatGPT is good for that kind of thing. It really is. All right, I guess we'll start nerding on this scene because holy smoke, this looks terrible. Like I got no qualms with it. Here, do I have a desktop view? Dog. Let me disable the preview so it's not like choking you out. There's some hotkeys. See if you have this, because this is so cool. If I hold the Windows key down, push up on the arrow key once, puts on the top half, push up on the arrow key again, it's full screen. It's so neat. Down does it on the bottom. To the left will send me over here. To the right sends me over there. And you can just kind of get used to the system. It's so neat. And if Windows had this was I just wasn't using this to its fullest potential, apparently. It's so sick. Yeah, now I gotta change like 90 text sources, dude. I gotta realign everything. Gotta get my chakras back in order. Wait, Skiz, did you beat Panarin? No, I don't have it? Oh, man. Alright, I think Linux is like... That gives it the edge over Windows. Yeah, we won. I scored 5. That's what I'm talking about, dude. So the biggest learning curve with Linux that I have found is your root directory. You don't have a C drive. You don't have letter drives at all. You just have your home, and this is like the boot drive. It's just whatever your name is in the PC, and then you have all the start files. Like, this is what my old drive used to look like. Like Greg's got like everything in it. I'm afraid I'm gonna show porn. I'm gonna I'm kidding. But not entirely. Like, I even look at the little Vienna sausages. This is Luis's contract whenever he was on Vienna. Isn't that neat? I just have that. And this is lemon buns. Alright, maybe a little bit. That file is clean though. I'm not... We're gonna take this away before I incriminate myself further. But that's the biggest hump. It's just getting over like the new file browser, which as soon as I can figure out how to pin a path and actually have like bookmarks of like my folders like my projects folder that has all like my coding adventures in it. Like, I'm gonna be sitting comfy. Alright, what I wanna know. Why does the white text look... No, never mind, I figured it out. I had to think about that one for a moment. I treat my download folder like my home. I think it's fine. Man, I really don't want to do this right now. I spent a copious amount of time coding today. I feel like I've done my dues, paid my dues when it comes to tedious tasks. Where's the shot number? Now you see, this is the problem, right? This is what's got me in a kerfuffle. All of these have the same color value, except this top one's like half transparent. I don't quite understand it. Oh, it's because 255 is the max, because it's... That can't be it. Yeah, that can't be it. Is it because... Oh my gosh, it is. Why isn't 250... Is 256 not allowed because of, like, integer overflow? Is that some Ocarina of Time knowledge coming into play here? It might be. Alright, what's actually centered? 5, 6, 7. That's centered. That's mathematically centered. It doesn't look right. Maybe when I finish. It doesn't look centered. It doesn't look centered. It looks slightly off because of the 16. Is there any more Slapshot going on? I need to keep testing things. I see what looks like it is, and there's nobody in here. Oh, Louise is playing. Let's take a dip back into the, if it'll let me switch scenes. Cool. Also, there's no game capture. I'm gonna have to delve into the pocketbook that is, Linux plugins. And see if I can find myself game capture, because not having game capture feels really tedious. But I suppose we'll find out. I don't even know what period this is. Man, there's so much. I gotta like reinvent how I think about OBS now. Like there's so many tools I just don't have. I don't even think I have window capture. I do have window capture. I have screen capture, window capture. Does window capture work in Slapshot now? Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. I don't even see... Oh, that was third period. Oh, there's Slapshot. Okay. So, now that I have that, I have to, like, recenter this, really? They're gonna make me do that? Can I just copy and paste from the other one? Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, now that it's on this scene, I have to go back to replay scene. Pull that down. Copy that transformation, make it there. Close that up. Go there, do that. Bring this one back around town. And I think it's fine. So about the podcast. Dude. Were you in lobby chat earlier today? Are you banned from the server? Me and Cajun were talking about... It feels so weird calling him Cajun. Even still. Me and him were talking about it in lobby chat. We have nothing. No, I left so I don't get banned. Smart. I still call him Crooks. I want to, but like I gotta like put on a show for people and like, you know, be professional for all the new gen slappers. What is the... I don't have my gradients, dude! No wonder it looks so weird. I don't have my gradient sources. Oh, that's why it looks flat and boring and a little bit ugly. Leave them confused. Yeah, well, nah. I can't do that. Oh, that's why it looks so weird, man. I don't have any of the shading on these graphics. Because that was all stuff that I did within OBS itself. Like, there's supposed to be, like, black tint on the tops and bottoms. I really hope. Any more Slapshot? Oh, Upper Deckies are playing. We'll jump into that lobby. Where they at? Little Okinawa generation magic. At least I got my music working though. That's what really matters. Alright, I've made worse graphics in my life. We're in it? We're in it. It even switched automatically, dude! Ah, I don't like the chat down there. How do I turn that off? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Am I stupid? Where's the there it is. All right, cool. Oh man. All right, it didn't take that long. I feel like I speed ran pretty fast. It hasn't even been a half an hour yet. I'm gonna save my pip. I am seeing now that my name's every little minute detail. I had everything perfect, dude. Everything perfect. I really hope it doesn't, whenever you center text now, it doesn't center to like bottom middle. Big shot by Tact. Dude, I gotta get my goal horns back. That's what I'm missing right now. I'm missing my goal horns. I'm missing that Boston Bruins Colorado Avalanche dynamic duo. Gotta save for that. I have the crowd audio a little too low. I think that's what I had it set at. It was right around 70. That's perfect. That's exactly where it was. And there's no sound. You didn't hear any stick tapping that whole time. All right. All right, now I think everything's set up now. I think this is the stream setup now. I really hope I can get those gradients back. If not, this is what it is. It is what it is. Big leading pass. Renard just can't out-bump Lacus. Lacus, good pass. Dennis sitting in the spot. I don't know how they don't move. I don't understand. Pip, Dennis, heavy as rocks. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, you know. That time Okinawa didn't win it. You gotta learn how to roll with the punches. You gotta catch them by surprise sometimes. You gotta bite a guy's ear off. Go to prison. Come back stronger. Mike Tyson. Oh, what a save by Lacus. I'm realizing now I don't have what on God's green earth. Oh, I just had the step. All right, I looked away for a split second. Had no idea how that could have possibly conceived itself into the net. All right, so where's my normal talking volume at? Above 20? Oh, well, that's like perfect. Big shot. Big goal. This one might be getting a little out of hand. This one might be, this one might just be one for the bedtime story. Both these teams, first time of 2 meetings here this season. That Cold Lake and Okinawa will meet each other on the other opposite sides of the Challenger ice. Next time I think is week 4, if I'm not mistaken. It is week 4. Look at me go, dude. Okinawa's gonna be playing Seattle, Vader Stars, and Cold Lake all in the same week. That's a nightmare rotation. This week they got Delco, and they already played the Vader Stars. They beat the Vader Stars 5-2, which is very impressive. They had everybody except Papa Shields on the ice tonight against the Stars. The Stars had Cy, Litt, and McNulty. Cy had 2 goals. Dennis 2, Pip 1, Gray Ghost 2. I could probably said that better. Did I? Possibly. I want to see if I can do things in the background while this goes on. I'm curious to see what Okinawa looks like with Grey Ghost on the ice. Because I've seen this matchup, you know, 10 out of 10 times. I've seen it every day of the week. I kind of know what to expect here. Dang, the VOD doesn't exist anymore. It exists for my channel or different channel? Because all my channel stuff goes up onto a YouTube channel. I don't remember which one's linked to which channel at this point. Yeah, every broadcast I've ever done exists somewhere on the internet. I back everything up. Min did it before me, and I do it now. Oh man, I was just about to center the text. We're here in the second period. Upper Deckies in the red on the right. Generations blue in the left. On the left. Around the left. Thinking about the left. I mean, all things considered, I was expecting there to be like more like graphical hiccups. I'm gonna hunt down this VOD. I'm planning on making a montage, so go for it, brother. We need more slapshot content. We need more people out in the wilderness, just, you know, picking up the sticks, making something happen. To the podcast, right, Darth? I want to. Do I have time to? Is another answer. Because I feel like podcast is like the easiest like front-facing job to have. You don't have to put in any effort. It's a podcast. Who cares if there's video? Like, I don't feel like I don't want to do the work is a good excuse. I don't remember if that was Tweak that said that in lobbies in the chat right now for the VOD watchers. There's probably like 3 of you, but still worth saying. Somebody in lobby was talking about podcasts and saying like, I just don't want to put in the work for it. I don't think there's like work to be put in. It is as much work as you make it, like every other like volunteer position. It says if I could start drama like I used to, without Dennis banning me, we went from enemies to friends. It would be an amazing time. Were you two beefing? It feels like the Challenger days were like eons ago at this point. Season 12? That was 10 seasons ago. I think it was 10 seasons ago. Are we on 22 right now? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, we're on season 22 right now. Dude, season 12 was winter, the beginning of 2024. That was January. Alright, my push to mute button doesn't work. You're gonna have to listen to my arm creak. Mic arm creak. Yeah, I feel like, all right, so with like current moderation, I don't know if old beef can exist because like the line to treads, a little bit more, it's softer. I'm just gonna call it like it is. The line is very tiny, and sometimes it moves a little bit. It tries to catch you. I think that's more like talking to the moderation team on and off throughout the last few seasons. It's not so much the line moves, it's that the moderation team is starting to become more and more harsh against like repeat offenders. So like if you get one mute, you're more likely to get that second one than you would have been given the benefit of the doubt the first time around. It depends on who you are exactly, Tweak. Like if I say something in lobby chat, probably won't get banned. If your name is Skiz, that's another story. I'm sorry, Dennis, I'm in the lobby. I'll take full blame on this one. That's just unfortunate. That's a Renard goal against right there. Automods got you now, Skiz. You can't get away. You'll never escape. Yeah, back in the day, back in the day, history moved so fast. Like after Rebound launched, we had Nasher. And then 2 weeks later, Season 1 started. And then 3 weeks after that, the league shut down because the servers were so bad. And then 3 weeks after that, me and Snail started running tournaments for like the lower division. And this game's over. And then 2 weeks after that, SPL started back up. 2 weeks after that, admin said we're shutting the league down. 2 weeks after that, they handed like me, Skiz, Pino, and Blades the keys to the city. 2 weeks after that, Season 2 started. First time ever we had I think it was the first time ever we had 2 conferences for any division. I think that was Season 2. We had I Am Omelet and Baguette. We had like 10 teams on each side. Everybody, same format we do now. Everybody plays everybody in their own conference twice, opposing conference once. 28 games in a regular season is absurd, churlish, and a little bit aggravating, if you ask me. And then, you know, a couple weeks after that, you know, we had like some of the first franchises start to like pop up to rival Cowtown. There was always something to talk about. 2 weeks after that, you know, Cameron got snaked off the Cardinals, and then the Cobras were made the next season. And then 2 weeks after that, the Clappers era ended with the Miami Vice Championship. Like, history moved so fast for that first 6 months of Slapshot history. But like now everyone's kind of used to it. We don't have new people coming in. We don't have new stories being written. There's no real up-and-comers. The Bald Boys are the closest thing we have to like an up-and-coming story. Did I just snap that into reality? Is that perfectly aligned? It's not. Close though. Like, I feel like SPL news moves so slow, but maybe I'm just out of touch. Magic were a good story. But like, how many seasons in a row did the Lightning just win? I can kind of pull this up. We're gonna have to get rid of the music though. Oh, I took away the display, dude. We're going back to this screen. I want to listen to the music. All right. Still getting used to this. Where's my display capture at? There we go. How many seasons in a row did they just straight up win? Ignore that top right. I haven't recompiled the historical divisions yet. Because we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Stars won it in the spring. We got 4. Then it was the Harbor. Then it was back to Lightning, back to Lightning, back to Lightning. Still the Lightning with I think Spills? Is that who's on this Knoxville roster? They were only here for a season. They were here for 2 seasons? I take that back. I don't know my lore, dude. Meatzel, Mokai, and Hex were the first season. I remember that. Then it was Spills, Milk, and Zesh that won the championship after they took the team over from T. I think they lasted the season after their championship, and then they folded. That was this one. Then we had the Viper era, which is still the Lightning era. The Vipers. The Plague were fun. This championship was with Milk, though. And then this championship was with Milk, Kyler, and Blue. I think Kylar. And then this was Kylar and Blue's rise to fame. Or maybe it wasn't. Was this season... Is this season 6? Milk's just a winner, man. He's almost as winning as Panarin is, but not quite there yet. Like, ever since these back-to-back cups, I feel like history slows down really fast. And that's partially my fault. Because, like, if we delve into... Can I just make this fit the screen? Thank you. If we go to, like, season 6, this is my biggest blunder. This is the biggest mistake I've ever made as league admin. Right here. No, I'm just kidding. This is the single biggest mistake I've ever made. Panarin couldn't beat me. We gotta have a conversation on GOAT status. Panarin also hasn't played in a while, alright? But you haven't... How long has it been since you've played? Alright, you've been on the ball. Been on the grind. Let's see Panarin's number. It's more recent than you think it is. It was summer last year, so it's been a year. I didn't know you're streaming these. I was just kind of testing stuff out. I'm on... You can kind of see that I'm not on Windows. Because everything looks like it's Windows 2000. I switched over to Linux, so I'm making sure everything like works right, and I'm breaking it, or I'm fixing anything that breaks and breaking anything that I fix. I'm jealous. You should be. Oh, you're talking about the website. Oh, you only don't know what you're not looking into, is my advice. Is that just for you? No, this is, go to Taxel Labs. SPL stats. I don't know how to make that, like, bigger for you to see. Oh, this is so janky, dude. Yeah, there's the URL. I could have just pasted it in chat, huh? But yeah, I'm tired of League Republic, so I'm making my own. If you want to look at historical stuff, I started this off by just being like a compilation of like data. And I even got the Ice Orcas in here with their franchise. With their 2 teams. I need information from you, Skiz. Who do you want as a part owner? Do you have anybody that was your coach? These are 2 roles that I can fill. Part owners are like with Hot Springs, my franchise, we put Gubby, Nixo, and Pino as our part owners because they were big parts of the franchise, but they weren't ever an owner or a founder. Founder is just who made the organization. And then coaches is like whoever helped coach your boys. We had Cheese. Cheese coached me for a while. He's the only coach I've actually had. Tyler EXE was close, but he like kind of mentored me during a Hartford Wolves game. That was the extent of that. Yeah, you guys pretty much ran it, but then again, like the Marlins, which is where Krug started. There's a talking point. Same with Diz. Was this Diz's first team? This isn't even the right disruption. I can fix this. I can totally fix this. Yeah, you poached them both off of my team, dude. I'll never forget this. So me and Pino were setting up the vengeance. Because Pino was like, hey, I want to start a B team. Darth, you're kind of like okayly known. Like at the very beginning of Rebound. He's like, you wanna start up the vengeance and be on my B team? I'm like, yeah, sure. Who's on it? He's like, Disruption. There's this guy named Crooks. And then we have We're waiting on like a third guy to join. We wanted to know if you wanted to be a starter. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Those two ditched me in a heartbeat for you. How long have I been coding? This website specifically, it's probably 2.5 months of development. I've started talking about it like whenever it started like actually compiling to something cool. But I've been coding for a little bit longer. Like I'm a big Clint Stevens fan. And so I made Clint Stevens TV, clintstevens.tv. If you go there, that's my website. You can click on a button, get a random Clint Stevens moment. There's no audio. Why is there no audio? But like you can just click on a button and get a random Clint Stevens moment.
I remember watching Soda play this game like way back.
I don't like that they changed like the embed.
Him fighting a boss. He was playing a magic build and he was,
you know, you can also go by year. Like this was my first coding adventure, and this took me like 7 months
or something there.
to like get done.
Oh shit. Nah.
And like F full screens.
No.
Well, like it's not technically full screen.
Wow, he's still.
So you can still like I have the letter A set up as a hotkey. Let's go like to the next clip. That was my first thing. And then I made the website. And the website was cool. And it still kind of is. But yes, guys, I still haven't forgiven you for that. Oh yeah, Hall of Fame. I have 2. Yeah. I'm also making a website with my friend for a church for community service hours. That's an excellent spot to start. I almost did that for the church that I was growing up in. But the adults there knew way more than me. But now that I am what would have been 14 years younger than them, I know way more than they do. Because if I don't know something, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look it up. We have infinite information. And then I'm going to know it. And that's how I've lived maybe the last 15 years of my life. And it hasn't failed me yet. I want to drive a big truck. I'm going to learn about it. And I'm going to go do it. And now I drive a big truck. I want to learn how to make a website. I'm just going to watch 9 hours of this dude talk about Python. And then build from there. Don't know how spreadsheets work. Whenever I started in SPL, Underdog taught me one formula, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And then I watched a 9-hour seminar on spreadsheets. And then I found out that Excel and spreadsheet are different things. And that was a whole, like, comeuppance. That was like a whole thing. Church's current website isn't the best, so we thought we could ask them and got their permission to make them a website. That's awesome. See, I feel like for church website now versus back in the day, like back in my day, I'm not that old. I feel it though. It's very different because back in ye old time, you could probably get away with just simple little like, this is the homepage. These are the names of like the deacons. This is the pastor's name. This is when services are. And then maybe like a download for some of the sermons. And you could be fine with that. Like now. Why do that when you could do more? You know? Also, I did this today. All of these little cards are clickable. Some of them have something written about them. Like, Eggs wrote this one up for, like, a proof of concept. And I jam with it. And then I wrote one for, where's Kevin's at? Kevin got added to a team today. I need to make, like, an actual hub that, like, just RSS feed just scrolls downward. There it is. I wrote this one. He went to the Belgian waffles. I gotta, dude, formatting this quote box was the most satisfying thing I've ever done. And it's like 90% in CSS. And it just, I like it. You can customize like the background of it. I don't know if I can show it. Where's my VS Code at? I want to get all nerdy for a second. Press release. I think I only have what 6 classes for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 CSS classes for that quote box. I've never learned Python. I started with C#, then eventually moved into web development. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna... What I've learned over the years is you either need to know Python or you need JavaScript. I started with JavaScript because that's like, oh, that's what Minecraft runs off of. I'll be able to use that to mod Minecraft. I don't know what the flickering is at the top of the screen. We're going to ignore it. So I started with JavaScript. Didn't really learn a whole lot. But I was 10 at the time. So it's a little harder to learn. But like now that I've matured and I like know things, all of the information that I've had has built upon itself. Like all this stuff I learned from JavaScript, all the like tendencies that I had with it transitioned into Python. Like double checking your work and making sure your commas and semicolons are just there. Like that kind of thing. I need Dennis off top goals for Chow. Did he submit logs yet? I can show you how the actual like backend works. Because Min has grabbed 6 logs. Alright, and now it's updated. Everything just got parsed. Dennis is higher now, dude. That didn't work out the way I thought it would. Show me how the back end works. I would love that, dude. Alright, this one's actually not that big of a folder, but... There's so many like all of these are just like little helpers that just do like one specific thing, and then I'll probably never use them again. Like the active roster editor is probably the only thing that I'll come back to. And it just runs off like a few basic imports, and then it just does a lot with it. I gotta figure out like actual... like I'm thinking of using Tinker to like make the mod tools, so like the staff members can not have to open up VS Code and deal with any of this. Because who in their right mind understands any of this? Other than me. I've entirely forgotten to like comment on any of these, like what anything does. So like if I go here, why are these bad? I haven't looked at this in a couple of days. Why is it filling up? Are these new? They can't be. No, they're not new. These are really old. They can't be that old. They are old. This is when I first started the project. I fixed the UTF-8 error. There's a bunch of nerd shit. It's not that important. Like once you learn how like HTML talks to CSS and CSS talks to HTML and then JavaScript incorporates into that, you can also kind of use Python. I like JavaScript a little bit more. Python's my like all-inclusive. These are my tools in my tool bag. then JavaScript like actually does the heavy lifting. Like the press release script, like what we were just looking at there for like this. JavaScript does most of the heavy lifting for this. Like it's what determines like the tags. Like some of these haven't even been written. Like this one's just default. This is like the normal template. Like if no writer touches it, this is what happens. And it's still a lot. That's because of the JavaScript. Is there more Slapshot going on? No. Dang, it's already 11. I personally hate front end, but I also think back end is much harder to learn. I think they're equally terrible. I don't think there's any saving grace for that. I doxed myself, dude. Sick. My goat's still only level 101. Alright, I don't want to hear it. How many... We're opening the game back up. We're pulling the game back open. How many games do you think I've played? I want you to guess internally in your own mind. You don't have to tell me. Guess how many games I've played. Crazy, you barely have 4 hours in me. And all I do is this. I just sit here. With the game open. We ball out. I have like... I almost have 1,600 games played. Not barely. I have 400 more hours than you, Skiz. There's no conceivable manner that I've casted more hours than you've played Slapshot. You're at 4K. Okay. Oh, you're at 4K games played. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really opened the game in a year. I don't know where these logs are at. Because they're in the midst of all my casting. At 48 in the face-off circle, though. That's where it matters. That's where it matters. How many hours have I played, like, actually of the game? Let's just say it takes 6.5 minutes per game. I have 172 hours in this game. Holy smoke! What am I doing with my life? Ah! That's a quantifiable number. That's a week of Slapshot straight over the last 7.5 years. I started in October 2020. 6.5 years! I can do math, just not right now. Oh, man. It's ridiculous. What am I doing, man? Alright, let's fix this scene before I go to bed. Dude, do I not have... Is the color correction in here? Does it have opacity? Yes, dude! I can... I can make it opacity! That's right! That's right! Alright, this actually doesn't need that much, like, touching up.
I don't know what stressed me first or how the pressure was fair, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head, like a face that I hold inside, a face that awakes when I close my eyes, a face that watches every time I lie, a face that laughs every time I fall, and watches everything. So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is
I think this is pretty much done. There we go, that scene's fixed now. Cool. Now that's the, so if you put a... I can't show this without, like, not showing it. So there's a filter called color correction. I guess I could show it. Just gotta go back to this scene. So this is my favorite This game still isn't closed yet. This is my favorite filter in all of everything. Because it lets you change the opacity. You can color multiply to make it red. You can do whatever color you want. This is how I used to set up my graphics. I used to have a PNG file as like my overlay. And I would just color multiply. And I think color add. Because color add will take the existing colors and add to them. But if your existing color is white or black, there's no color there. How's it going to make more saturation or less saturation? That's what this is for. But it doesn't work because color multiplies there. But the opacity is incredible for drop shadows. Dude, I don't have anything. I don't have anything, man. I don't have my blur. I'm gonna have to do some deep dives into what my actual plugins can possibly look like with Linux. Because I have 14 plugins installed, none of them are working except OBS WebSocket. Alright.
Why does it feel like night today? Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got.
I'm gonna go to bed. I drive big truck tomorrow. I don't want to run little truck over with my big truck. So I'm calling it here. Let me see two skiz, just not in lobby chat. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me fix OBS. No, that's fair game. I'm not going on another tangent. You're not luring me into this. I'm not doing it. I'm going to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching Slapshot. Where's my outro scene? Does this even work? No way, dude. It's still it's not centered, but it's trying. It's got spirit. Yes, because if there's one person that I would not want to be locked in a room with in SPL, it's probably you. Strictly because the door could be unlocked, but if you catch me monologuing, you sly dog. You know, that's the end of that. Why? Automod just really doesn't like you, man. I don't know how else to put it. I'm really gonna miss my custom docs in OBS. Like being able to change like my stream category, my stream name, my notification, having chat up, being able to manage my ads, all within OBS is really nice. And Linux doesn't have that capability. Alright, I'm going to bed. That's fine. I'm not going to bed. I'm actually going to work on the website a little bit more. I got one more thing I want to do before I sleep. This is a really good productive day off. I got so much work done on my day off. But that's it. I'm going to bed. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching some Slapshot. I'm sorry once again, Papa Shields and Less Than Dennis, for watching your game. The curse continues. Yeah, lugs are messed up. They didn't import? What do you mean they didn't import? Yeah, 100% imported. Not updated? What do you mean it's not updated? One thing I learned doing this is you can clear the case of a website and refreshing it by holding Control and F5. This isn't like an Alt F4 thing. This is real. It'll forget everything it knows about that website, and it'll load it as if it was new. What's up, X? Chow isn't? That Chow's weird though. I'll have to look into Chow. It's like the conferences. Well, we just watched Kled beat Okinawa, no? Yeah, you're right. That's not in there. Dennis must not have submitted the log yet, or other captain's name. Did it get submitted while we were sitting here talking? Nope. Does that mean Min's not having a great time? Minbot's not grabbing the files, dude? No, there's just no log file for it yet. It just didn't do it. Your game isn't in there? Really? Weird. Oh, that might have been when it started to Min at some point. So GitHub has a maximum string allowance of like 120 characters. But whenever in like a folder name you're storing like the match ID, the home team versus the away team, the thread ID, whoever uploaded the log, their Discord ID / who the other captain is, their Discord ID, all within a folder name. It doesn't like that. And I didn't know it didn't like it until like this evening. So I might have to go back and do that one manually. This is the test run season. If this site works by the end of the 6 weeks, we're leaving League Republic. We're going to Spl Stats. No rush, obviously. Yeah, but I want it to work now. This is my baby. Website's cool, right? I have so much... Dude, have you seen the shop... Oh, no, you can't see the shop maps yet. I have a tool set up for staff to use. I want to make it available to all the captains at some point. You can manually go in and set your own shop maps for the games, and it'll show up on the results pages. We did it for 4 of the preseason games. I don't know how you get to the preseason games anymore now that it's live in the regular season. It's still on the website. You just have to know the URL, and I don't. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. If I'm being honest, everyone could think the site's just awful, the worst thing on the planet. I would be happy I don't have to deal with League Republic anymore. Because holy cow, we can actually have tiebreakers now, which is a weird compromise we've had in the past. We can actually set casters for the matches, which is a weird compromise we've had in the past. We can have a playoff clinch calculator. We can have magic numbers on the standings, which is an also like weird thing that League Republic hasn't thought about yet. Oh, logs have been a lot better. So JStronics, you're doing it again, man. You're catching me. You sly dog. So JStronics redid the entire log parser. So now it'll pull the rosters of the team that you're editing, and it'll automatically fill all of the rows for you. And it's been a godsend since, I think, Season 8, right around the Reseed tournament, is whenever JStronics stepped into the league admin seat. And he started doing that. And I'm forever grateful. But now we don't even need a log parser. Once this site takes off, dude, it's long gone. It's in the past, dust in the wind, fart on the trail. It's gone. I can't wait. I can't wait. Gareth, where do you find my website? My website. My website, you say? How do you even get all the data or whatever from SPLGG? So funny you should mention that. I've been working on spreadsheets for the last 7 years. I have every single thing in SPL archived. If it ever happened in SPL, it's on my computer somewhere. Yeah, the stats spreadsheet. I used to have worldwide. I had every league's, every game played, every stat in those games. And I had a spreadsheet that would calculate the worldwide records of Slapshot. And maybe one day, this website will do the same thing. But not right now, and not for a while. Oh, you got an ad as soon as I started answering your question. So for the last 7 years of my life, almost 7 years, October it'll be 7 years, I've been archiving everything. I've been writing it down by hand, game logs, put it in a spreadsheet. I had a spreadsheet that would calculate the worldwide stats, the records from every division for every season, most goals in every season. I will be at 7 years here soon. Slapshot Rebound's been out 5.5, I think. So I was around for the 4th season of Slap 1. That's whenever I started broadcasting. Rebound's been out 2020. I think it was December 2020 is whenever Rebound first was allowed to be played. Yeah, and then winter 2021 is whenever the full like beta was just. It wasn't a full release, but it wasn't in beta anymore. It was in early access, I think. Website's insane. Thank you. But Rebound's been out since like January. I think it was January 6th. Don't quote me on that. But I think it was very early January because we had our Rebound qualifications like as soon as the year turned. Let me pull up the days the Clappers played. January 3rd was the first official day of SPL Rebound. Yeah, I have the most recent Pacific Cup wrong because when I imported all the data for the historical seasons, the finals weren't played yet. And this season already started. So I cut them off there. I'll go back and I'll fix it, but I cut them off at the start of this season. It was like Tuesday in the preseason week whenever the finals for the Pacific Cup finally got played. It didn't take as long as Season 1 West Finals. I made a graphic for it. Skiz remembers this. The Western Division in Season 1 of Rebound didn't... God, I'm monologuing again, dude. Skiz will remember this. Back in Season 1 of Rebound, West had their own ecosystem. The administration at the time didn't believe in playoffs that were not pro. Me and Skiz were at the top of the line for broadcasters underneath Min. Min is the GOAT, all right? When it comes to broadcasting, she's top cheddar. And so me and Skiz were like, we were dialed into West all season. We were talking to like the Halifax Hydras. We're talking to like the Victoria Braves that stole my team's like location, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking to like Akbud with the Sentinels, and we're staying in the loop. They're doing their own playoff for West because it's the first season West has had their own playoff, and it's a big deal. And they get the first round done, and they get the second round done, and then a week goes by, and then 10 days go by, and then, you know, Rambum and Ack are like, you know what? Let's get some player rewards going while we wait for finals to be played. They have their finals, stage 1 voting, it's open entry. Stage 2 was multiple choice. They announced the reward winners. Finals were still not even scheduled yet. This went on until week 3 of season 2. Like, nothing will ever compare to West's unofficial first season playoffs ending with a different roster that started the playoffs in a completely different season. West regular season was happening at the same time as West season 1 finals, and it was crazy because it was unofficial. SPL was moving forward. We were pushing forward. We were churning butter, dude. I was in administration at the time. Me, Blades, Pino, Noop. COVID just hit. Everyone's at home. We want to play Slapshot. It's brand new. We want to get good at the game. The server's finally stable. We're pushing forward. We can't wait for West. We got a whole Eastern Division. We got 5 divisions. I am at 20 teams in it. 2 conferences. That was a nightmare. We were all sitting at home while the world burned around us, just playing this little bean hockey game. Me and Skiz on the mic, casting every game we possibly could, doing like 7 games a night at some point. Oh my gosh, those are the days. And that's where this all started. Podcast once a week. Ice Orcas podcast had Resp on it with the graphics, dude. You got Tank, you got Skiz in there. They were the head honchos of drama inside the Slapshot Premier League. They were drumming it up. They were rolling it out. They roll the red carpet out for their guests when they would go on. I never got to go on the podcast. I'm not salty about it. Dude, we're like prime Keemstar. That's exactly right. Oh, man. Guests were wild. And that was all during the power struggle between the Mintatorship and the Darth-tatorship. It was all within... It rose to infamousy whenever the struggle for power of who's going to run North America was at its highest peak. The 2-week debacle of will Dilly's League win, or will the former administrators of SPL hand the keys off. We also had Nasal, North American Slapshot League, Maze, Speed Chaser, me, Skiz, Walster, Noxu, were all the staff members of Nasal. I'm so happy Nasal died, man. I couldn't bear. I couldn't bear calling the league that I'm so proud of Nasal. Oh, man. We were sitting, because nobody was doing anything. I was still in school at the time. I think. I was taking some class. And so I'm just doing schoolwork. And then there's Slapshot. And that was my entire day. Yeah, I don't know how we were admins for that. Because, like, I was mostly a nobody at the time. I casted a playoff series, and that was kind of it. I casted a little bit in the finals, and that was about it. That was my only call to fame. We were the West guys. Go to school, come home, Slapshot. That was the cycle, dude. Oh, man, simpler times, man. So much fresh blood coming in and out of this game. Like, you remember Amplify, dude? Amplify with Nathan Uwu. You also had like the El Paso Coyotes with Rakajaka. Nathan and Rakajaka would go head to head every night in IM, I swear. Just who is the better goalie was the question on the board. Nixo's still around. Nixo, Snowman, Raid played 3 seasons ago. Not on the same team. I really want them to bring back Kansas City. They brought it back for a season like a year ago. And I was so excited for that. Dude, I haven't talked to either of them in probably as long as you have. Like, I've seen them float around and they talk to like the other staff members, but I've never like broken the ice with them. How to join the Discord back, dude? Don't get banned. Just be a normal human in lobby chat to the best of your ability. I think that's all we can ask of you. It's so hard. It's so hard. I don't know, man. Like, I treat lobby chat like the plague. Like, I touched it today because people were asking about the website. That was the first time in what feels like a millennia. I'll randomly get pinged in there wishing me a happy birthday when it's not my birthday. And that's the only other time I really, like, crack it open. Yeah, I want to cast again. As long... I have 3 requirements for my casters now. It's a little bit higher bar than it used to be. Rule number 1, the stream has to be 480p, 30 frames per second, minimum with 2000 bitrate. Minimum. Rule number 2, I don't remember what the second rule was. Rule number 3, don't like openly berate, constant berating of the players. Don't let your personal grudge affect you. You were never a bad streamer. I'll give you that. You kept it professional. I respect that. But those are my quote-unquote 3 requirements. There is a third one. I don't remember what it is. You gotta be 13 years or older. I think that's what it was. We had to put an age limit on it because we had an 11-year-old try to do it, and he wasn't even allowed to be on Discord. And we didn't know that until he got grounded by his mom just one day out of the blue. We can do a podcast. It's time for me to bring back post to post. Today was a productive day. The websites did not have a standings at the beginning of the day. I got so much done. Woke up at 5 a.m. to a sick dog. Everything else is now history. We need a podcast. I'll be co-host, then you can keep me on that leash. it's not a matter of what do I want to do. It's a matter of what do I have time to do. It always rolls back to that. Because like when I would be like available to do a podcast is like the afternoon. Like I get off work early and I get home at like 3:30. Like that's my open time window. Because everything after like 6:30 is dealing with SPL like actual problems. I'm unemployed and just chilling for the summer. Must be nice. Must be nice. It's gonna be so hot tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Back of a 98-degree FedEx truck is not on my agenda. Well, it is, but it's gonna be 97 tomorrow, dude. It's gonna be 97 with 4-mile-an-hour wind. Thursday is gonna be 100. It's not, I'm going insane, but I can't complain, you know. Just find something to do, man. Just find like a Minecraft mod pack. That's what I used to burn my time with. I got into Osu. That's like my kind of game. I don't play many games. But I was really into like Rock Band whenever I was in like middle school. And Osu was like this like resurgence of like my rhythm game. Like I can feel myself getting better every hour I play kind of thing. I've been grinding slap for the first time in years. Shout out Osu. I'm going on a trip down south. I want to die. Man, I feel that. So 2 years ago, me and Orange went down to Oklahoma for like a camping trip to meet up with a bunch of our buddies. And we just thought, you know what? Whenever we go camping up here, we go in like the end of August. Don't go to Oklahoma in August. None of the Southerners we were meeting with. There were 4 Southerners. There's me and Orange that are from West PA, and we had a Chicagoan. All of the 3 Northern guys are like, yeah, sure, end of August sounds pretty good. I can get off then. 4 Southerners didn't say anything about it being 109. That's the low. That was the lowest temperature it ever got down to. We went swimming in the lake. I was sweating while swimming. That has never happened to me in my life, and I hope it never happens again. If this can motivate you, I'm a heavy industrial electrician in a steel factory. Like, I installed cable trays in the ceiling tomorrow. This factory has over 10 metal ovens. That is hard to top, I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I can think to like try to one-up you is playing goaltender outside during this heat. I want to call sick. Just get heat stroke. You can call in sick after that. Oh my gosh. My game on Sunday. By the end of it, I was sweating so bad. Because it's outdoors and it's 90% humidity. And it was 92 out at 9 p.m. at night. There was one point my chest protector like touched my chest. And the only like equivalent I can compare it to, like on how hot it was, is whenever I worked in a kitchen in 2017, I accidentally leaned on one of the parts of the grill that was on, and I like seared the like palm of my hand. That's close. Not quite as hot and like just the feeling of the heat, but it was really close, man. I don't know how it's possible. I think I might have gotten heat exhaustion. I don't think I had heat stroke, but like I'm talking fine now. And that was only 2 nights ago. But dude, I'm so ready for winter. When's this global warming gonna go the other way? I want my 40-degree summers. I want sub 10 in the winter. Can we flip this one around? Need my cooling. I'm not gonna go another monologue. I'm going to bed. Man, I think the issue. Nope, we're done. We're not doing it. My brain's stopping here. This is where we get off. I'm going to bed. Thanks for tuning into the Spl Barn. Thanks for watching some good old-fashioned slap shot with me. My name's Darth. Hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night. It's over. We're done. We're going to bed. Not doing this again. I'm gonna let the music play out.
a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away, could pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I've got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't heal this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I'm a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand. I do what I can, but sometimes it don't make sense. I am what you never wanna say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So I let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm